Hey there, I'm Wes. Hopefully by now you've seen the time lapse of this painting. If you have not, then please check out the link at the end of this video where you can see the whole time lapse. That way you can kind of watch this painting happen, but very fast. Not too fast, but fast, because it's a time lapse. What we're going to do here is break it down into much smaller segments, smaller, digestible, YouTube size, informational type videos that we can all kind of take something from, absorb stuff from, learn stuff from, or something. That's the plan anyway, so we're going to try that. But right now we're going to talk about why I grid the canvas. And I think it's important when you're doing a portrait of a person that you want it to look like that person. You want it to be a good representation. You want it to be a painting, but you want it to be a good representation of that person. That's why I grid. So that's what I talk about in this video, and maybe a bonus tip. Let's just jump right in. Are you ready? Okay, let's do this. Ready? Let's do it. When you're doing an actual portrait, proportions are very critical. That's why I grid it out. I make my sketch. I don't try and draw a complete drawing here. This is just putting things where they need to be. So we got to get to where we put things in the right place. That's where we are. What I have here is my image that I'm going to use. We have our model, and it is gridded out, a 1x1 grid, just like a 1x1 grid on the canvas. So we know where everything's supposed to be. You know, I've done it both ways. This seems like a lot of work, a lot of prep work. So what I've come to the decision, or come to the conclusion, not decision, come to the conclusion that this method works for me. Go ahead, grid it out, saves me time. Because either way, it's almost the same amount of time. Because if I'm going in and I'm painting the eyeball there and then stepping back and then painting and then, either way is fine. This works for me, so this is what we're doing. So what I want to do is work front to back. Just kidding. I work from the back forward. So we're going to start on the background. We can do whatever we want. We could make that just a solid background, which might be exactly what we do. Here's where we get into things that work and things that I like to do. I'm going to grab a 1-inch brush, or this is number 10. I kind of precondition my brushes a little bit. What I'll do is I will dip them in the linseed oil and then kind of rub that in, work that in, because that seems to make sure all the bristles stay nice and uniform. And it also helps us when we're talking about not using a lot of thinners. You know, we've got, with the brush, has got some lubrication to it. And speaking of lubrication, what I am going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just put some linseed oil in the area of the background. The reason I do this is just to help, because like I said, we're not using any thinner. So what we want to do is make a good surface for the paint to move on. This series, like I said, we're not trying to, I'm not going to be able to paint a painting in a half an hour. I am not Bob Ross. I do not have the hair for it, nor do I have the vocal stylings of the man Bob Ross. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys are getting something out of this. I hope we're learning. That's why we're here. We want it to be fun. We want to learn stuff. I mean, nobody wants to be bored watching me with my back to the canvas, just like this the entire time, not talking, not doing anything. We're here to learn. We're here to have fun. If we're not learning, or if we're not having fun, why are we here? Anyway, there's more to come, more segments to come from this painting, and I'm working on new stuff as we speak. There's that to look forward to as well. And we are getting there. It is a journey, but we are doing it together. We're going to get there. This is how we do it. We learn together, right? I'm learning something. How to do this. This is fun for me. I do sincerely hope you're having a good time and hope you're getting something out of this. If you are, let me know. Or if you have questions or there's something you want to see, let me know that too. I do hope you come back. I do hope you subscribe to the channel. That's how we stay in touch. Also, check me out at Wes Flanary on Instagram. And okay, I think we're done.